Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's broadcast of Colonels Basketball. Up here first tonight we will have the JV, and then later on tonight we will have the varsity. Please stand by as the MMA color guard marches onto the court and Evan Schreier announces the starters.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Missouri Military Academy in Mexico, Missouri for tonight's contest between the visiting California Pintos and your Missouri Military Academy Fighting Colonels. At this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem and the presentation of the colors by the 2021 National Champion MMA Color Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. The MMA color guard is under the command of Cadet Gabriel Iglesias.
Please await Evan Schreier to announce tonight's starters for the game.
Present the starting lineups for tonight's junior varsity event. First, for the visiting Pintos, number 5, Caden Kieran. Number 10, Brooks Volkart. Number 11, Carson McKenney. Number 32, Pete Ham. And number 33, Chase Schlupp.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining me here tonight on Play-by-Play will be new broadcaster Kevith Sangster. Sangster, take it away.
Well, thank you, Mason. It's always a pleasure to be part of the MMA broadcasting team. Today for the MMA Fighting Colonels, fighting for the tip-off will be Johnson, number 34, playing on the court today. And we're off. And the other team gets the tip-off. MMA Colonels look like they're fighting very defensive today. They need to get on their mans. And the other team makes a 3 from deep. Johnson's going to pass it into Mugisha. Mugisha's going to run it down court. Mugisha's staying down mid. He's keeping it safe. Going to pass it to Gabriel Kaiser. Going to pass it to Cohen Tipton. Passing it back to Kaiser. Back to Mugisha. They're going to throw it to Cohen. Back to Mugisha. To Marquise. Looking for someone open. Gabriel Kaiser was open, able to slip his way in there. Cohen's open, running up top. Looked like he wanted to shoot it, but he didn't. Bad throw by Cohen. Looking for someone. Oh, he's going in the paint. And he's going to get fouled. Oh, he's going to get traveled. Brooks is running it down middle. He's going to play it up from top. Passing it to Caden. Travel.
Well, Sangster, it seems like there's going to be a lot of traveling calls tonight. We've seen 2 so far in the first 3 possessions, although the Pintos were able to start it off pretty well with a 3 from the wing. So we're going to see how they're further going to play their offensive game for the rest of this one.
Cannot say it better myself, Kletchen. Gabriel Kaiser is trying to look for someone who's open. He looks like he's going to get cornered. He looks like he's going to have travel, and he gets stolen. Chase is going to pick it back up. He's going to pass it back. They're going to throw it down deep into the paint. Number 5 is going to run it up. And bad throw on his part. Marquise trying to steal the ball from Brooks. He's going to throw it in. Looked like he wanted to shoot. Didn't take it. Number 10 is up top. Brooks. Ooh, Gabriel Kaiser trying to get a steal in there. They're going to pass it back. And for a 3, not good. Mugisha's going to rebound it. Looking for someone to throw it to. Or he's going to run it down middle. Mugisha's going to throw it in for Johnson. He's going to throw it to Gabriel Kaiser. Throw it to Mugisha. Throwing it back to Marquise. Back to Johnson. Back to Marquise. And Kaiser's going to take a 3. Not good. Johnson. Brooks got the ball back. Kane's going to throw it back to Carson. Carson's going to throw it to Brooks. Brooks is going to run in deep. And blocked. Carson's going to get fouled.
That looked like it was going to be an illegal blocking foul whistled on Kellen Mugisha for moving.
Chase is going to throw it down to Caden. Caden's going to throw it back to Brooks. Throwing it back to Caden. He's going to throw it to Carson. A lot of good play tonight and great team communication by California today. He's going to throw it in the paint all the way. He's going to throw it back to Carson. Carson's going to shoot a 3, not go in. Marquise. Brooks is going to get the ball back. He's in the paint. He's going to. And Hunter with the layup. Mugisha's going to talk to his team. Mugisha's going to pass to Marquise, who's going to then forward pass it to Johnson, which Johnson's going to pass back to Mugisha, back to Gabriel Kaiser. To Marquise. Gabriel Kaiser's open. He goes for a 3, and he drains it. Great shot by Gabriel Kaiser to put his team just down by 2. What an amazing play by Gabriel Kaiser. He's going to throw it in the paint. Great blocking by Cohen. And then he went out of bounds.
Well, after the Colonels are up to a slow start, it looks like they've sort of gotten the ball rolling. Here so far, they've made multiple defensive stops and hit Kaiser with a three-pointer to put them down to a 2-point deficit. This is more points in the first half than they scored last game, and this is a tougher team they're playing tonight. We love to see that.
Great words from a great man, Mr. Kletchen. Gabriel Kaiser's going to look for someone who's open. He's going to pass to Marquise. Marquise is looking for someone who's open. He's having a little bit of trouble. And number 22. And number 22 throws it out of bounds. McGeesh is going to get the ball, and he's going to throw it in. He's going to throw it to Gabriel Kaiser down from deep. He's going to pass it to Sek. Sek's going to pass it back to Mugisha. He's going to look for someone who's open. He's going to throw it to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to play aggressive. He's going to throw it to the other team. Number 21 is going to get fouled, and he's going to bring it back. Number 22, Trevor, is going to run it down from mid.
Coach on the court. Coach on the court.
He's going to pass it to Hunter, who's going to therefore throw it to. Trevor's looking for an open man. He somehow found Hunter.
None of their names are correct, or none of their numbers are correct.
Number 21 is going to get a cheeky little layup right there. Getting his team point. Mugisha is going to look for an open man right now. He's going to play aggressively right now. Number 12, Mr. Mugisha, is looking for an open man right now. He's having a little bit of trouble. He throws it to Sek, who just somehow to find his way through there. Throwing it back to Mugisha, who's playing corner right now. Mugisha's looking for an open man. He's going to throw it to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to run it up deep, passing it to Sek. Who's going to pass it back to Mugisha? A lot of strong people on the court today. He's going to look for an open man. Cohen Timpton. Great try.
Cohen.
Number 24 is going to get the ball. He's going to throw it to 21. He's going to look for an open man. He's going to look for 25 who's playing in paint. Johnson's going to pass it back to 21. 21's going to throw it back to 25. He's going to throw it back up court. And he missed his man. Mugisha's going to get possession of the ball. He's going to throw it to Gabriel Kaiser. Gabriel Kaiser's going to throw it back to Mugisha at the corner. Gabriel Kaiser's going to shadow. He's going to throw it to Marquise. Marquise is going to run up aggressively. He's going to pass it to Sek. He's going to pass it back to Mugisha. Marquise Sek is going to go for a throw. And that is the end of the first period.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of our first period, California Pintos up 7-3 on the MMA Colonels. That's the end of the first half, as we have one more half to play. 7-3, a very slow-scoring game so far. The Colonels might have what it takes to pull off their first JV win. All they need to do is outscore them by 4 points to tie this game up.
And the MMA Colonels are ready to set it off for the second period with Gabriel Kaiser making that amazing three-pointer shot in the first half. Number 5 is going to get possession of the ball. He's going to run it down middle. He's going to pass it to number 11. Number 11 is going to pass it to number 3. Number 3 is going to pass it back to number 5. Number 5 is going to pass it to 10. 10 is going to go for his corner 3. He's going to miss. And number 10 is going to get the rebound. He's going to go for a layup. Not good. Number 3 is going to pass to number 5. Back to number 3. Look for him in the paint. Number 5, he's going to pass it. Number 5 is going to run out of paint. Not good. Marquise is going to get ball. He's going to pass it to Johnson. Travel.
Well, with 6.5 minutes to go in this game, score is still 7-3. Let's see if the Colonels have what it takes to pull it off.
Number 3 is going to pass it to number 11. Number 11 is going to pass it to number 10. 10 is going to go back to 11. Looking for a man to pass it to. Number 33 is going to pass to number 3. He's in the paint. Looking like he's having some trouble. Number 33 for the not good. Gabriel Kaiser is going to get possession of ball. Mugisha is looking like he's having some trouble. He's going to pass it to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to pass it back to Mugisha. To Tim for Hood. My apologies. Hood's going to pass it to Marquise. And Mugisha's going to lose possession of the ball to the other team. They're going to pass. He's going to go for a lip. Oh. Kaiser tried his hardest to get that shot off, but that was just a really good shot on the half of California. But California, number 3, is going to get blocked. Number 3 is going to take his rebound shot. And it's good. Johnson.
That was a great rebound shot by number 3. These Colonels keep getting whistled for these silly penalties of carries, travels, and moving ball violations. Can't have that happen if they want to make a comeback, because they're down 7 points now. The only points they put on the board were by Gabriel Kaiser with that pull-up 3 at the top of the key.
Number 5 is going to pass it to 11 in the corner. He's open. He's going to take his shot, and it is no good. Hood's going to get possession of the ball. He's going to pass it to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to look for a man who's open while running it down mid. Kaiser's going to run down the middle in the paint, and it gets blocked. Number 3 gets possession of the ball. He's going to throw it to 10. 10's open. He's going to go for the layup, and it is good. Mugisha's going to pass it to Kaiser, who's therefore going to run it down mid. He's going to pass it to Mugisha. Mugisha's going to lose track of the ball. Bad throw on Kaiser's part. He's going to try to block him, and layup number 3. Marquise is going to get ball. He's going to pass it to Kaiser. He's going to look for an open man. He finds Mugisha. Mugisha's going to play aggressively right now. He's also going to play it safe. And he lost possession of ball. And they got a holding foul.
I thought holding fouls are only in football.
Is that true? Looks like we have a comedian on the other side of the mic. Number 10 is going to have possession of ball. He's going to run it to number 5. Number 5 is going to look like he wants to shoot it, but he's not good. Number 3 is going to throw it to 10. 10 is going to run it up in paint. He's going to pass to 33. 33 is going to get blocked by Johnson. My apologies. Sek is going to get possession of the ball. Mugisha's looking like he has some trouble. He's going to run it down mid. He's getting played aggressively right now. He's going to pass it to Sek. Sek's back and go back to Mugisha. Mugisha's going to go for a 3. No good. Number 11 is going to pass to number 5. He's going to therefore pass to number 10. And travel foul.
That's been a common thing we've seen this game, Sangster. Traveling violations is going to be what kills both of these teams. Now coming onto the court for the Colonels is going to be Boston Gray and Gabriel Hood.
Could not agree with you more, Kaiser. Kletchen.
My name's not Kaiser.
I'm sorry. We've been saying Kaiser's name quite a bit today. My apologies, Mr. Kletchen. Kaiser's going to get possession of the ball. Who's going to therefore pass it to Sek. He's going to pass it to Hood. Hood goes up. No good. Number 2 is going to run down court. He's going to pass it to 21. 21's going to get possession, and he's going to make his layup. Marquise is going to have possession of ball. He's going to look for an open man. Oh, he almost got it. And for the 3, no good. That was some good dribbling play right there by Sek. 32 is going to run it up and get fouled, but make his layup in the process.
The clock's going to continue to run after the foul. It looks like they're up by 13, so it's more than 10. JV basketball, the clock will run
And
with more than 10 seconds, or more than 10 points up.
And they're going to sub in Mugisha. Number 22 takes his shot. It is good. Hood's going to pass it into Mugisha. Mugisha's going to run it down court. With just 2.5 minutes left, the Colonels are looking like they're struggling, trying to look for a way to get balls in. They're going to sub out Sek for Johnson. Mugisha's going to play ball. He's going to pass it to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to look for an open man. He's going to run it down, and he's going to go out of bounds.
Well, Sangster, these guys have been on a 17-0 run to the Colonels since the start of this game.
Number 2 is going to pass in to number 25 in the paint. He's going to miss his layup. Johnson's going to get possession of ball. Johnson's going to pass it to Hood. Hood's going to look for an open man. He's going to pass it to Mugisha. Mugisha's going to run it down court, passing it to Sek. Marquise. Marquise is going to look for an open man. Hood's going to get open, not take a shot. He's going to pass it to Mugisha. Looking for his open man. He's going to pass it to Kaiser. What an unexpected throw by Kaiser to Mugisha, but Mugisha's going to pass it into Marquise. He's going to look for his open man. He's going to pass it to Kaiser. To Johnson. Johnson's looking for his open man on the court. He's running the paint. He's going to find his way through there. Not good.
Well, this is an opportunity for the Colonels to get more points on the board as Daniel Johnson was fouled on his chance for a layup, nearly converting the and one. We'll see Daniel Johnson move up to the free throw line and take his shots.
With just a little bit under a minute and a half left, Johnson's going to take his first one. Not good. Kaiser's going to get subbed out for a sec. Johnson's still got one more shot left. Let's see if he can put some points on the board for the MMA Colonels. And it is not good.
Well, Sangster, one notable player that did not suit up tonight for this Colonels JV, Ashimwe Noble. I think that's what they're missing this game. They could use a big, strong guy like him down in the paint, and it's just a shame that he did not play tonight.
I 100% agree with you on your statement there, Kleitchen. He is a very strong and valuable player to the team for the MMA Fighting Colonels. Number 2 is going to pass it to, and is not good. 21 did not make his 3. Sek's going to get possession of the ball. He's going to pass it to Johnson. He's going to pass it to Mugisha. Mugisha's looking open. He's looking for his open man. Mugisha's going to pass it to Johnson. Johnson's going to play aggressively in the paint. He's going to pass it to Marquise. Marquise is looking for his open guy. He's going to pass it to Matthews. Matthews is in the game now. He's going to pass it to Sek. Back to Mugisha. Mugisha's going to go for his 3. He's open. Not good. Very close shot, though. Mugisha's going to play aggressively to 25. Number 32 is going to be open. And he's going to play in the paint. And good.
Well, with 26 seconds left to play, we can definitely say this game is over unless the Colonels pull a Tracy McGrady and put up 18 straight points, which I don't really think is going to happen.
That would have to be a point a minute there, Mr. Mason.
There's no minutes left.
A second. And just holding on to the ball. Matthews is going to hold on to it. No, he's going to pass it to Marquise. Back to Mugisha. Let's see if he can get a shot off in just 4 seconds. 3, 2. And he got a point off.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the final score of your game, 21 California, MMA Colonels 5. Gabriel Kaiser with 3 points, Kellen Mugisha with 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was your junior varsity game by the MMA Colonels. We will hope to see you in the next couple minutes for the MMA varsity game with the MMA Fighting Colonels.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the second half of Colonels JV Basketball, as the game was not over. My colleague Kevin Sangster was incorrect on that part. But we're going to get right back into it with Kevin Mugisha. Gives up to Cohen Tipton, who's going to try to grab his own board, and they're going to pull a jump ball. That's going to go in favor of the Pintos. That's going to be number 22, Hayden Kilmer, bringing it down the court. Ball swung back up top to 23, Will Edwards. Back to Kilmer. He's going to give it down low to number 25, Aiden Howard. Marquise Nieto tips a pass intended for Edwards. It gets there. Throws it down in the paint. Back out to Kilmer, who's going to take a shot. Foot's on the line, so that's going to be a 2. Cohen Tipton not able to come down with the board. Kilmer again down low. Feeds to Howard, who can't convert. Gabriel Kaiser on the board. He's got 6 tonight. Now Kellen Mugisha going to take it down for the Colonels, see if he can get some points on the board, and ultimately try to wipe out this Colonels deficit as the ball is going to get poked out by Kilmer. Kaiser's going to move around with it. That's going to get swiped away. That's going to be a steal grabbed by 23 of Will Edwards. He's going to rush that one down the court, draw the foul. Nope, that's going to be a charge. Kellen Mugisha there to fall over and draw that charging foul. Great play by Kellen Mugisha, one of the best we've seen tonight. As Marquise Nieto is going to come back to inbound that ball to Kellen Mugisha. Mugisha's going to start dribbling down the court. He's going to try to find an open man, run a play. Coach Kill Hooker on the sideline with the play call. That's going to be a pass low to Tipton. Mugisha's going to grab his own missed ball pass. Johnson's going to get blocked, and that's going to go out. That ball's going to stay with the Colonels. Good job by Johnson, making sure he releases the ball, and that ball does not go out on him. Pass down low by Kaiser is going to get intercepted. He's going to grab his board. And he's going to try to pass that one, but it's going to go over the head of Daniel Johnson. Ball's going to go over to the Pintos now.
Well, one thing I am noticing tonight, Mason, that there's a lot of incomplete passes being made by the MMA Colonels, and they're not putting their full effort into passing and communication on the court.
And Cohen Tipton's going to be whistled there for the reach-in foul on Braden Halford. Daniel Johnson is going to bat that one away. Good play by Johnson. There was an open man out at the wing. Johnson there to make sure he could not convert the ball over to the wing and ultimately potentially make a three-pointer to put them up by 19. It's going to be down low. Shot's going to be missed. Kilmer's going to go up with it. That one's going to come back down. Daniel Johnson going to grab the board. He's got 7 on the night. Kellen going to take this one down the court. Passes over to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to go up with it. And they're going to be whistled for a blocking foul. Kellen Mugisha now set to inbound. We're going to see 2 guys down low and 2 guys spread out at the corners. He's going to go. Bad pass is picked up. That's going to be thrown out to the front 3 of Caden Creamer, and that's not able to come down. Mugisha grabs the board as they're able to convert a fast break here. They opt to not take it. Kellen Mugisha's going to have him dancing for the ball. Gets the ball away from Kilmer. Halford on Kaiser. Kaiser going to swing down low. Marquise was not there for the pass. That's going to be intercepted by Edwards. Edwards going to give up to Rance. Down low to Kilmer. He's going to pull up, but it's going to fall, not ultimately fall down. He's going to pass back out to Kilmer. And that's going to be a pass over the head of Halford. Kalmagisha going to take it slowly down the court as Kilmer's reaching for that ball, trying to get something to happen. Magisha's going to drive baseline, and they're going to whistle him for a double dribble. We've seen a lot of these mistakes here tonight by Kellen Magisha. You can see the teams getting heated at each other. Some words exchanged by Cohen Tipton and Kellen Magisha there. Edwards giving the ball in the paint. He's going to go up with it, and he's going to draw the foul. That's going to be an and one by Will Edwards. He'll go to the line, shoot his first ones tonight. Kellen Magisha's going to be subbed out for Mustafa Sek. Mustafa Sek's had a pretty good game so far. Leads the team in rebounds with 9. Edwards is going to go up with it. It's not going to fall down. Kaiser's going to come down with the board. It's his 6th of the night. Marquis Nieto going to be subbed in at point guard now. He's going to try to dribble the ball down court. Loses it, but regains possession. Great basketball IQ by Marquis Nieto. He's going to look for someone to give off the ball to. And he's going to be whistled for holding the ball for too long. Colonels are going to call a timeout. Try to talk things over. Sangster, what do you think Coach Gill is going to have to say to the Colonels on the sideline?
Well, definitely, he's definitely going to talk about how the communication needs to get better across the MMA Colonels. Right now, it kind of just looks like Mugisha's just stealing the show, along with Johnson a couple times and Kaiser, which are some really great players, but there needs to be more communication and equal play between all the MMA Colonels. One thing you'll see on the other team is they will equally pass it to each other every single play, but I feel like there's a lot of ball hogs going on with MMA Colonels.
In the box with us now is Battalion Command Sergeant Major Kevin Wong. Wong, how do you think this game's going so far? Score is 23-5, not in the Colonels' favor. So how do you think they're going to be able to convert this game?
I don't know. They might have a chance coming back, but it's going to be a rough game.
I could not agree more, Kevin.
Wise words, Kevin.
And that's going to be swiped away. He's going to take that one down the court for an easy layup. Cohen Tipton nearly there to block that one. That's going to be the number 23 of Will Edwards. Now Marquis Nieto to bring it down the court. Let's see if he can make something happen. He's going to spin, and he's going to be whistled for the travel. That's the 9th travel violation on the night in this half. As the Pintos are going to make some subs on the court now. Number 2, Cooper Mercerly. Number 24, Hunter Rance. Number 15, not on the paper I have in my hand. That's going to be a shot by number 15, who I do not have on the paper. We're going to name him Brian. Number 15, Brian, hits a shot. Kaiser's going to get that ball swiped away by number 3, Braden Holliford. And that ball is going to go towards the Pintos. Holliford's going to inbound this one to Kilmer. Kilmer down the paint back to Holliford. Back up to Kilmer. Kilmer been getting the ball a lot tonight. He's going to find Holliford. That ball's going to go up. He's going to try the layup. He's not going to get it. Daniel Johnson's going to come down with the board. Feeds over to Kellen Mugisha, who's going to move down the court with it now. And Brian there to make the stop. And that one's going to go back towards the Pintos. Kilmer going to pass over to Brian. Brian over to Mercelli. Over to Halford. Back down to Kilmer, who's going to jump up from the corner, and he's going to hit that. Kilmer's been trying that shot all night, and he finally gets it to fall. 32-5, Pintos. Cal Magisha going to try to make something happen here. And that ball is going to be intercepted by Kilmer. And he's going to add to his night. Kilmer with 14 on the night now. Cohen Tipton going to drop the foul. And he's going to head to the line. His first one does not fall. We will await his second shot. See if he can get the Colonels another point. So they're going to make some subs. Daniel Johnson and Marquise Inyector are going to come off for Boston Gray and Gabriel Hood. His second shot is no good, as that's going to be Will Edwards who comes up with the rebound. Swings it over to Mercerly. And they're going to pause the game so they can reset the clock. Mercerly to Edwards. He's going to pass up to Bryan. Back to Edwards. Howard with it, going to go up. That's going to be no good. Gabriel Hood going to come down with the board. He's going to pass it over to Kaiser, who's got 3 on the game of these Colonels 5. The leading scorer. Cal McGeish is going to drive, and he's going to pass that one to Bryan. Bryan going to drive down the court. Bryan going to shoot a wild shot. That's going to go into the air. Kaiser going to move down the court with it now after the air ball. 15 seconds to play in this quarter. Kaiser going to drive, go over to Gray. Coach wants Gray to shoot. Gray says no. Ball's going to go out, and it's going to be saved. He's going to put that one up, and that does not fall. Would have been nice to have, but could not convert. That was number 24, Hunter Rance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the quarter as we're going to head into the fourth quarter of play here in this one. Colonels down 29 to these Pintos. Have not scored since the first quarter. The Pintos now on a 29-0 run. And some of their leading JV players are going to walk into the locker room as they believe this game is over. Let's see if the Colonels have what it takes to make a comeback. Well, Sangster, what do you think would happen if these Colonels could come back by 29 points in this fourth quarter?
Well, Mason, 29 points is a lot of points to get in a quarter, but I have seen it be done by a varsity team. Let's hope that our JV team has what it takes to catch up on some points. At least get some points on board, not just win, but at least get some on the board.
Well, Sangster, I don't think our varsity team has ever put up 29 points, but I like the enthusiasm. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting a tornado warning. Make sure you guys stay safe. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back as we're going to figure out what's going on with this tornado warning.